Hello, this is Hooked by Happenstance, and I'm Kendra, and I am currently in the long process of going through the entirety of my yarn stash and culling it down to the things that I like and will actually choose to use. So, now you get to join me on my endeavor to go through all the boxes in my stash, pull out the things that are just taking up space, and start utilizing the things that I have better, and pass things along that I am not. Anyways, hope you all enjoy watching me go through the boxes, and I will see you all when I'm done. Okay, here we are on to box 12. This one will probably have some more choices that have gone into it. This is more yarn that I was yarn fairied. My husband's coworker is a prolific knitter, and she went through and cleared out her stash. She is also very big into thrift store shopping and like getting good deals, and she never pays the sticker price for her yarn, and she comes out with like amazing stuff. So I got a lot of really cool, mostly natural fiber yarn that I would never have purchased for myself. Some of it because it's not my taste, but a lot of it just because it's not my price point. Regularly, she found it at price points that might have been my price point, but I would never be in the places she is looking for it, I guess. So it was very nice of her to pass it along, and I've been making use of what I can. I've actually used a lot of the yarn from her, but I'm now kind of getting down to where there are things I'm not going to use. They need to move along to somebody who will. So let's see what's in here. Oh, first of all, these were not yarn fairy to me. I made the stupid decision to purchase these all on my own. This is Yarn Bee Gilt Eyelash. I got these on clearance at Hobby Lobby when I first started doing craft shows. My thought was to make a finger knit garland, which I have made. It looks pretty cool, but you know what? People won't buy it. So, it needs to go away. So these are two of these Twinkle Gilt Eyelash, and they're just going to make their way into the tote. Even the tote didn't want that one. The tote just kicked it right out. Okay. I guess we're on eyelash yarn. These are nicer, like higher end eyelash yarn and stuff, but I'm just not going to use it. So this is Lanagato Crystal is what it's called. $14.95 a skein, regular price for this. This is 63% viscose, 20% polyamide, 17% polyester, made in Italy. 50 gram ball, $15. Seriously, I'm never going to use this. Because, like, I would think that you could use it to make like a toy or something, except everything on here tells you not to wash this. And given what's in it and the fact that it's like high end, like eyelash yarn, I would say you shouldn't wash it. And that means that it's not good for children's toys. So that, going in the tote. Then we have some Fizz by Crystal Palace Yarns. This was only $7.25, regular price. 100% polyester. And it looks like a Muppet. So my camera has found this process so exhausting that it decided to die. But I picked up my other camera, so things look a little different. That is why we have switched from one camera to the other. So like I was saying, this is like a light yellowy green Muppet, and it is going to go and live with its friend. Okay, what else do we have in this bag? So, oh, we have another Muppet. Again, some more of the Crystal Palace Yarns Fizz. Again, I wish these had color names, because then I'd know what to call the Muppet, but it's gonna go join its friend. Is there any more in here? No. Now we have, like, this is all scraps, which I wanted to use as parts of, like, a shawl or something. So I think for right now, I'm gonna take this. Oh, look, there's sleeves. These are the... There are two, somebody was making sleeves. There's two partially made sleeves. That's funny. So I will be defrogging that, and that's a lot of yarn then. Anyways, I'm going to just keep the stuff in this bag, but I'm going to remove it from this box and put it in with my, like, scrappy stash stuff, and it's kind of on the use it or lose it plan. If I don't use it soon, it'll have to disappear. Okay. Okay, what else is in the box? This is, why is it in a Ziploc? Let's see. This is I don't even know how to say that. This is from the Trend Lambswool collection. Whatever that means. All of the stuff in it are not in a language I understand, except it says made in Italy. Oh, is this online? No? On Lieb? This. It is this. It's in this yellowy color, and it actually has a really nice kind of feel to it. What kind of fiber? Is it? Oh, pure new wool. Superwash. Well, it's only got 50 grams in here, but I might use this, so we'll keep that for now. It doesn't need to be in a bag, though. Well, then these. This is Brown Sheep Yarns from Mitchell, Nebraska. This is $4.75. It's a single. It's, oh, I love this color. I love this yarn, and I kind of want to put it together with this, which is some Araucania Nature Wool Chunky. And this does not have a color name. Okay, so this one, regularly $8.95, has a 50-cent sticker. So like I said, my friend found good deals. But I want to put these two together and do like a cowl or something. Maybe not a cowl, because these are kind of scratchy. So it might have to be like a shawl or a hat, maybe? Ooh, a hat? There's a lot of yarn here to do a hat, though. Hat and mitts, maybe. Anyways, these two, I think, are ultimately going to live together, because they've been sitting next to each other in the box, making me happy every time I open it. So, those are going over here. We have some cotton fleece, all-season luxury cotton yarn. 80% cotton, 20% merino. Oh, this is an 80-20. Ooh, maybe something. Well, I will keep it, and I will put these two together, because I don't have a lot of cotton wool blends, but maybe I could do something. That'd be a good summer idea. Okay, we have Lane Monterosa Futura, 100% merino superwash. I don't know. Do I have any more of this? Just this one. It's pretty, though. I feel like I put this into my reading shawl somewhere, but I like it. It's got kind of a nice beigey silver to it, so I will keep it. It'll go into something eventually. This, I got, it's Australian wool. I got it in a yarn swap I did a few years ago. The woman happened to be from Australia. Actually, there's like angels that are hanging on my ceiling in my office currently. It was a swap of, you had to make a garland and send it to somebody, and she added extra things in her package from Australia, and I came with this Australian wool, so that was exciting. There were some other things that came with the swap too, but yeah, that's where I got that, and that one makes me happy. I still haven't done anything. I made a hat out of it, and that's what's left, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it's gonna have to go live with the rest of the wool. That way I can make something. We have some Reynolds Highland, made in Scotland, exclusive for Reynolds yarn. The yarn type, I think, is called Fling. Shetland wool. 1 ounce of Shetland wool. So we'll keep that. That's just a good, base wool. Here is some red wool. This does not have the nicest texture. I think this might go, because I don't know. Oh, there's more of it. Yeah. No, there's a lot of it. But just because there's a lot of it, if I'm not going to use it because I don't like the way it feels, it's really not worth having. But you know what? I can take all of this red and put it in the box in the tote. That would be a good idea if I'm going to do something teaching kids in 4-H and stuff to like crochet and things. They could then have experience with the natural fiber instead of just working in acrylics, and it would be something like cool to work with, but it doesn't have to be like amazing. And it's red, so they can make something holiday-y or make like hearts or something. That could be fun. Okay, gonna add this to the tote. Let's see if there's any more of that. It can just join. Oh, there's even more. Like, this looks like somebody was making a sweater or something and gave up. Or this means there was something wrong with the yarn, honestly, with the kind of, like, balls that are left. Like, does that mean there were, like, knots or moth holes or, I don't know, so. Okay, all of that in there. The next thing in here that is just going directly in the tote, this is mohair, and no, I don't like mohair. I went into this whole cleaning out stuff knowing that I was probably going to get rid of eyelash yarn, that sort of thing, mohair, Karen Simply Soft, which I've decided I just don't like. I know lots of people do, I just don't, and baby yarn. So basically, as a general rule, mohair is just going away. So those two skeins. There's some pink mohair. We've got green mohair. This one's 50% mohair, 50% Orlon, so it's like mohair acrylic. And then we get some blue mohair. And any more mohair. Oh, there's some more green. Okay. Now here is a skein of Peyton's Lacette. It's a number 2, made out of 39% nylon, something acrylic, and some mohair. But you know, I don't hate, oh, no. I was going to say I didn't hate this one. I was going to keep it because I kind of like the way it looks. My hands do not like the, okay, I'm going to get rid of this because I don't know that mohair agrees with me. Because it just makes me feel so like, when I touch it. I don't know. Anyways, we'll just move along. Here we have some Verena. I don't know. Again, I don't even know the words on this package. Made in Austria. I understand that part. 20% wool, 80% acrylic. That's pretty. I shall keep it. It's got a nice squoosh. We have some brown, I don't know, just kind of basic. It feels like it's got wool in it. This one feels like it might be a wool acrylic blend. So we'll keep that. That's good, like, basic. Here's some brown. This is clearly wool. Again, good basic wool. There's some yellow. This feels like it might be, is this Woolies? No, I don't think so. It doesn't quite have the same loft, but anyways, this is just some nice basic mustard yellow. Maybe I could put the brown and the yellow together and do something. Then we have Bernat Gloucester Sport, 100% cotton. I have never seen this before. I'm going to assume this is very much discontinued. It's like a chainette cotton. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? So this will have to grow up to be something. But I'm going to put it, I guess it's cotton. I'm going to put it in with my cotton then, I guess. I'll just put it in here. It'll become something someday. Okay, now we have some Magnet Sport und Strumpfwool. Again, I don't understand the label. It does have a bottle of Woolite printed on it. I understand that part. 50 grams. Something wool. Oh, 75% wool, 25% polyamide is what I'm going to guess that means. And this is clearly sock yarn. So I will keep this. My husband likes red. Maybe I could make him some socks. So I will add this in with the other sock yarn. Okay, almost to the bottom of this box. I have no clue what this is, but it's delightful. I'm sure that one of my kids would enjoy something done with this. And it's clearly just like fun acrylic. So yeah, that's going to stay. And this, is this Sari Silk? I feel like that might be what this is. I don't really know, but it's kind of fun. I still haven't figured out what I want to do with it, but I don't hit, or I don't really, so maybe, is the white stuff not supposed to go with it? Like, it kind of looks like interfacing, or like it's just wrapped so the stuff doesn't stick to itself? I don't know if I understand this yarn, but I don't hate it, so I'm going to keep it till I figure it out. There is a ball of Peyton's stretch sock, I think. If I can open the baggie. Ooh, I like the colors. They're like kind of an orangey and a purple and a green. Let's see. This is originally from Hobby Lobby. 50 grams. Yeah, Peyton stretch sock. 41% cotton, 39% wool, 13% nylon, 7% elastic. Wow, that's got quite the assortment. And the color plum. Well, that's definitely going in with the sock yarn. That would be fun to play with, huh? It does. Wow. It's got a lot of stretch. Wonder how that'll factor into sizing with it. I'd have to go down. I don't know, I have to think about that. Okay. And there's a small bit of this fingering weight in this coral color, which is kind of a fun little like accenty bit. I did not used to like this color, but I actually kind of like this color with my hair now, so yeah, maybe it'll get added in with something as like an accenty bit. There's just a few little bits and bobs. So I'll add this in with my fingering weight as well. And then there's this like, this always reminds me of cotton candy when I open the drawer. I don't even know, but I'm going to put this in the bag with those scraps that I was saying I want to add into that shawl or something. Because that's where that belongs. Actually, that's where it was and it fell out. And then here's just some kind of like a black wool. I'm going to add this to that scrap bag too. I think it's similar to what is in there. And here we have, ooh, that's super soft. What is that? I don't know, but I like it. And it's got a nice sheen to it as well. So I'm going to add this to the box. And just these little nuggets that are in the bottom. I'm just going to throw these all in with those scraps. So now I have emptied this box. I think for the time being I'm going to leave it empty. And then it will fill back in when I resort. I've been kind of leaving things and some of the things in piles that need to get sorted and find new ways of kind of playing in the boxes now that I've moved things around. And that is it for today. That was quite an endeavor in and of itself. But there is many, many more videos of this series to come. So if you hit the subscribe button down below, I will pop up in your feed whenever one of these comes out. And I will see you all next time. Bye!